A dairy farm. That's the good news. The bad news is that there is not a lot going for us. We have 3 fields, a bunch of barns. Unfortunately, all the equipment got auctioned off. So what do we have to work with? Not a lot. We have a 1066, our truck, and then I think back here, we come over here back behind this shed, we have a 3010 and a 4-row planter. So we don't have a lot going for us right now. We have $1.5 million, which is great. Unfortunately, we're stuck with the tractor, the planter. I think there's a rotary hoe over there. We have a seed tender wagon. We have this random IH cultivator. No, Oliver cultivator. 385 sitting in the weeds, and that's about it. So it looks like we got to make do with what we have. We have a dairy and a dream. Since it's March, we should probably get started. Let me check something. Do we have... what state are our fields in? Probably not great state. Looks like 10 needs plowing. 21's okay. We're probably going to have to stick with what we have for now. Hey, Wyatt Simpson, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to A Dairy and a Dream. We got to go cultivate a field. We don't have a lot going for us, unfortunately, so we kind of got to do what we can do. Let's get this Oliver. Let's go get started. Oh, we got to get out and unfold this guy, don't we? Unfold it by hand. No hydraulics there. Get back in. Let's get cultivating so we can plant. We have a dairy farm in theory, but in practice we don't have a lot of stuff, so we're gonna have to do the best that we can. Looks like this was wheat last year, and it is 1979. Are you able to turn your mic up? You sound very faint. I can do that, yeah. Let me do that. Is that better, Wyatt? Hope that's better. I don't want to sound faint for you guys. Yes, awesome, cool. Hey Waylon, how's it going? Thanks for stopping into the stream. Oh crap, I gotta watch where I'm going here. It's a dairy and a dream, and it's more dream than dairy right now. I like the manual unfolding of the cultivator. Is that IC? Oh, it's just a little bit of magic there, Levi. Hey Doctor, Stu, how's it going? Hey guys, hey Nova Days, how's it going? I also kind of wanted to make this a 1,000 subscriber stream because we recently hit 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome. And I wanted to kind of hang out and give you guys a chance to ask me questions. There's a lot of new subscribers here, so probably questions people are wondering about. But yeah, first things first, we got to get some cultivating done. Really struggling in gears here. We could definitely go faster than this, I hope. Oh, missed that. Large H Richlands? Yes, it is. It is large H's row crop ready edit of Ohio Richlands. So we're going to be planting real rows, and that makes all this kind of count even more. Think it's going good in you? It's going alright with me. Can't complain too much. Kind of upset my tractor's only managing to hit 6 miles an hour, but you know. We can only do what we can do, I guess. I'm going to miss the edge of the field again. Trying to make the most of the width of this guy. Really hope we get more USA brands in FS25. I know we got J&M. Yeah, I would almost guarantee we got more American brands in FS25. I know that for sure. I wouldn't worry about it. I think Giants is aware of the demand at this point. We will get more. I'll lift this guy up and turn around here. Oh, come on, you. Oh, we'll hire a worker. That's not what I want. Not our precious dollars that we don't have many of. Oh, we're really getting bogged down here. Come on, man. Really struggling. Hope they're actual pickup trucks in FS25. I hope so too, but I'm also worried that we didn't see them in the trailers, so I don't know how likely it is that they actually make it to the game, unfortunately. Because I'd love that too. But I do not know how likely that is. There we go. We're doing 7 mile an hour now. That's pretty good. That tractor shouldn't be struggling with that cultivator that bad. I didn't think so either. We're doing okay now. We were really struggling back there. IRL would pull the heck out of it. Probably would. Like a good old 1066, eh? Are you going to convert all your mods to FS25? You bet I am, Waylon. As many as I feel like I need to convert. Some of the older stuff that other people made that I converted for PC I might not convert, but I know for sure that I'll be converting all my stuff that I newly made. All the stuff that I've made myself. All my stuff that's on consoles. I'm hoping to bring that to all platforms again. That's definitely the goal. Trying TA and seeing if that's better. See, it just auto hops to DD. That's very annoying. Maybe I need to go to manual. Manual transmission mode only. Make it a little harder on ourselves. We'll do this. Here we go. I don't like how that automatic transmission is handling this. What would the possibility of a farm tour be? I definitely need to do one for you guys that didn't join right away. I'll do a farm tour, but to be honest, there's not a lot to show, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. It's a dairy and a dream, and there's a lot of dreaming going on right now. What about the Parkers? Yeah, the Parkers will definitely come to FS25, don't worry about that. And I'll probably be making more wagons too. I have ideas about that. I have ideas for more grain handling equipment in FS25. 22 is going to come to a close here eventually. Right now my goal is to wrap up some projects that I currently have existing. I don't plan to start new projects right now, but I might start stuff for 25 specifically. I have a couple work in progress projects for 22 that I'll probably finish. Otherwise, most of that's going to go to 25, and I definitely have ideas. Custom modding has a lot of mods waiting to upload, but I think he's doing a big mod drop. Custom will either drop all their mods for 22, or they'll just hold on to them for 25. It's hard to say exactly what they'll do. Finally, buying a PC to upgrade from my laptop soon. Nice! You'll definitely enjoy it. There are many advantages to a full-blown desktop PC over a laptop that I'm sure you'll enjoy very much. I don't think you'll regret it. I don't think you'll regret it at all. I'm glad I switched to manual transmission mode because we could get a little more speed out of this guy. Alright, we've done a couple headland passes, so I think we're just going to go back and forth here now. I hope you all are doing well. We're definitely making better progress here. I'm waiting till I'm out of high school to get a gaming ring. Well, there you go. Use that time for school, and then once you're out of school, maybe you'll have an opportunity to make some more money, and maybe it'll make sense for you. Let's see. Oh. It's like I missed a spot. Yeah, we're just using whatever old junk was sitting around on the farm. Oh, no, don't hire. I just want you to lower it. There we go. Just gonna go back and forth here. This old thing is doing a pretty decent job. Not bad for sitting in a fence line. There we go. Now we're picking up speed. Can we manage H3? Or I think we get bogged down too much in H3. I think we gotta stick to H2. My grandpa's giving me 5K to go to university, but I don't need it for what my job is in the future. Oh, okay. Well, you don't need to go to university for every job. That's true. Let's drive over to the farm and show you guys what the deal is in case you were curious. I think somebody asked for a farm tour. We'll stop this and we'll drive over to the farm quick. We're at this farm here. There's the truck. We have a tender wagon over there. We have a rotary hose sitting there. And we have a 3010 and a 4-row planter, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We got some big barns, we got some nice facilities, but as far as equipment goes, we're really lacking, so we'll have to buy it as we go. And that's kind of what I'm hoping to do with you guys is we'll buy as we go, and maybe I'll get input from you along the way, so we'll see what happens. Hey Taz, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Oh, I narrowly missed the truck there. Yikes. We're just doing some spring tillage work. I don't get why people say that FS25 is the exact same as FS22. You know, there's reasons to be pessimistic about this stuff, for sure. But we haven't even really seen the game yet, so anybody that's already saying it's game over and it's not going to be worth it, they haven't seen everything yet. We haven't seen everything yet. You got to realize that. There is plenty left to see, so let's hold our horses here and reserve our judgment until we actually kind of know what's going on. That's what I say when it comes to that stuff. Taz getting ready to go to sleep. Oh yeah, on the other side of the world over there. Just kind of the middle of the afternoon for us here, but for you it's getting to be bedtime, so... Oh. Gotta back up a little bit. This is our biggest tractor right now, so this is kind of what we got to deal with. I'm not putting high hopes for 25, but it's not going to be the same as 22. I think that's a fair assessment. I don't think it's going to be everything everybody hoped it was. But it will definitely have changes. It'll definitely have changes. There we go. I'll turn her around. We just gotta wait to see, yeah. Can't please every single one of us, no. They can only do so many things in 1 year. They can only do so many things at one time for a new game, so... we'll see what we get. Spring 1979, and the best we got is a 1066. It is what it is. I think it will be a good improvement over 22 graphically and gameplay-wise. I think it'll be an improvement. I think people's definition of what a good improvement is varies, so... we'll have to see what happens there. That will be up for debate, I'm sure. You want H&S and Blue Jet as a brand in 25. Well, Blue Jet is a subsidiary of Unverfurth, so that's definitely possible. And H&S is a subsidiary of Oxbow now, so that's also possible. So I don't think your wishes are too outlandish there. Your John Deere mods will be converted over? Yes. I will be converting those, do not worry about it. I will be bringing over all the classics and bringing new stuff too. So don't you worry. Hey, No Huber, how's it going? Thanks for stopping into the stream. I've definitely seen you around before. Glad you made your way back. We haven't streamed in a while, so I thought it would be good. Gotten a lot of new subscribers, and it's been a while, so I love that tractor. Me too, man. It is nice. Biggest iron we have on the farm right now, so possibly new from Silage Wagon. Yeah. The Silage Wagon is still a work in progress. I've officially confirmed that I'm working on that, and it is a work in progress. So it definitely is right now. I'll probably work on that later tonight after the stream. I've been a little busy in real life, so it's been hard to put as much time into that stuff as I'd like to, but it's definitely still a work in progress. It's not going anywhere. It's probably my main focus until it's completed, so I hope that makes you happy. Oh, the old school tracks, yeah. My favorite tractor about UA modding is... Oh, got deleted. I didn't even get to finish that. Oops. Must have said something naughty. Do they give modders access to the game mechanics early? Levi, that's a great question, and that probably depends on how big of a modder you are. You have to be a pretty big modder to get access early. If I remember from the early days of FS22, custom modding was already talking about working on mods in FS22, and I'm pretty sure that Giants gave them early access. I think for 99% of modders the answer is no. You gotta be a really big name for them to work with you on the early stages of the game, so... Yep, no problem, no. I'm glad you're happy to hear that, Mr. Huber. Oh, your grammar? No, your grammar? Oh, okay. Haven't heard about modders getting early access. Yeah, usually it doesn't happen. You gotta be a pretty big name, like a pretty huge name to get early access. So... You gotta be a big deal. Current silage grass with my white 255 170 with New Holland 900 chopper from UA Modding. Yeah, sounds like a good setup. My favorite tractor about UA Modding is his 1206. Yeah, you did a pretty decent job whipping that thing out. Hey Kenworth 660, how are ya? On my PS4 Pro on Stone Valley. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's going to be a big wave of people that are going to have to get new consoles because Farm Sim 25 ain't coming to PS4 and Xbox One. You're going to have the new gen or a PC. So, if you're ever looking for an excuse to jump to PC, this might be the time. Glad you're doing good. Kenworth 660, good to hear. There we go. Come on, man. Go, go, go. What's wrong, tractor? Doesn't like H2. This week, I'm going to go buy a PS5 to be able to go on the 25 when it comes out and finish for a while on the 22 and for the 25. Oh, yeah. And count modifications. 1,800 euros. Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense. If it's that expensive, then I kind of understand. There we go. Tractor did not like that last pass, but we're doing fine this pass, so whatever. Would an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1660 Super be a good GPU? No. I don't think it would be a great GPU for your new PC, Levi. Those 1660s are, depends on what you want to do, honestly. But, I don't think a 1660 Super would be the best choice. Oh yeah, you're from Alsace, aren't you? I forgot about that. Some overseas viewers, that's fun. Nope, didn't quite get it down in time there. Alsace. If I were you, Levi, and I was looking for a graphics card for a PC, you could get a GTX 1070 or 1080 Ti. Those are still halfway decent, and they're probably pretty affordable at this rate. Or you could go with a, I don't know, maybe a 20 or a 30 series. Just got to do whatever's price conscious, but those 1660s, they can be a trap, so I would just advise that you be careful. GPU for a budget PC? That's a tough question. You could go with maybe a 3050. I don't know. My advice probably isn't. I don't know. I'd watch some YouTube videos on it and what's going on, because I built my PC in 2017 with a GTX 1070. And now I think I have a 3060 Ti. I only really pay attention to graphics cards every few years when I need to update. But I'd be careful of those 1660 GPUs. I've heard not amazing things about them. You're just from a small town in Canada? Cool. Got some Canadians in here too. Oh, I did not. I turned around too short. That's fine. My main farm right now is 1956. I'm struggling to find mods from that era, so I decided to just RP making farm-built equipment. 87s. Yeah. Stuff that old can be really hard to get. Yeah, if anybody in the chat has GPU suggestions, let's help out Levi there. Because I have some ideas, but I definitely don't want to steer anybody the wrong way. Yeah, stuff that old is pretty hard. I like making stuff from the 80s and the 70s, 80s, and 90s is my favorite era, so. We're making progress, slow but steady. If you have $450 to $500 for a whole PC, that can be a little challenging. I think it's doable though. If you have access to buying used stuff also, Levi, or eBay, that's also a great way to do budget PC building. Trying to buy all new stuff for $500 might be difficult. If you're willing to go on places like Facebook Marketplace or eBay and take a small risk, you can get big payoffs, so. Or yeah, refurbished too. You're not going to be able to get everything probably new off the shelf for that, so it's the challenges you're going to have to face. You could build a computer for 500 pretty easily, but a high-spec gaming rig? No. You have a 3080 Ti and a Ryzen 7 or 8 and get like 170 FPS on BeamNG. Yeah? Sounds like a good rig, but I know you spent more than $500 on that. I think I have a 7800 X3D and a 3060 Ti. Sometimes I wonder if I should have gone with like a 7950, just because I do a lot of heavy multitasking and a lot of high CPU intensive tasks like rendering and stuff, so. But I'm pretty happy with the rig so far. Can't complain too much. Looks like we're making it through the field. Good, good. Spent $750 because it was a used one from a gaming food place. Oh, like a gaming cafe. Interesting. Yeah, if you're willing to go used like that, then that's certainly a deal you can get. It's gonna have a little wear and tear, but I mean, if you can get a good price, that can be a worthy trade-off. There we go. If I lose all my momentum, I have to go back to H1. A year and no issues? Well, it sounds like that worked out then. Good for you. Oh, jeez. Okay, we'll go back to H1. AMD RX 660 is a great option. Yeah, no, it's a good point, Marco the Farmer. NVIDIA makes the best GPUs, but AMD doesn't make bad GPUs necessarily, so you could definitely get that performance out of an AMD for less cost. Something else to keep in mind there, Levi. I repair my Gateway gaming laptop in 2009. Oh man, Gateway, what a brand, eh? You get those. They had the cube with the spotted cow graphics. I remember those. Parents had a Gateway growing up. I remember the exact startup sounds it would make, all the weird beeps and burps and chirps that the motherboard would make. I can hear it in my head. Issue with AMD video cards is that the drivers lag behind and hampered by the CADs. Yeah, drivers can be an issue. They don't have, they certainly don't have the funds of NVIDIA, the most valuable company in the world, to make all these drivers, so. CPU AMD is 100% a better buy. In most cases, I would agree with that, Robert. If you're looking at the mid to high end gaming PC budget, AMD for sure. If you're looking at the low end, Intel's still kind of competitive, but it's very much a case-by-case basis. But yeah, I had an i7 6700K before my 7800X3D, so I definitely not disagreeing with you there because I went the same route, but there's corner cases where Intel can be better. I've heard that AMD graphics cards don't have driver issues like they used to. Maybe not. Never had an AMD graphics card, so I think in FS25 they got like 130 brands coming. Yeah, I saw something like that. That's a lot of brands. Unfortunately, it's like they probably get a brand and then they get one or two pieces of equipment from it. And I get why. I mean, the reason you only have a handful of pieces of equipment from John Deere, for example, even though they offer a full line of equipment, is because the other brands don't want it turning into like John Deere Simulator, right? They don't want to have their stuff in the game only to get it completely ignored. So there's kind of like an invisible cap on how many pieces of equipment a manufacturer can get. That's my theory anyway. How bad would an RX 580 be? I don't know. I don't know much about that. I remember running the thing on BeamNG getting 20. It's a bit weaker than the RX 660. Probably would be fine. They better... And where they still lag and have issues enough that I would not gamble at the lower costs. Yeah. All depends on what you want to do, too. Oh, jeez. We missed it. We missed the mark. Oh, jeez. We're so close to getting this field done. Cultivated. I think that field over there needs plowing. We might have to chisel plow it in the spring. Spend our first bit of money. Which map is that? My farm is on Huron County, Michigan. This is Richlands, Ohio. Large H mappings edit of it that makes it row crop ready and adds a few other new features. So he's never released it publicly, but fortunately him and I know each other pretty well, so he let me have a copy of it, and I'm enjoying it very much so far, so. Shoot. There we go. Let's go down to TA and see if we can do a little bit better there. Come on, buddy. Come on. I don't know. I think this cultivator pulls a little harder than it should. But we'll stay down in TA. Is this going to be a series? I was thinking about that, Nova Days. I think a Dairy and a Dream would be a fun series. I kind of set it up so it could be, but no guarantees yet. I don't even know how I'd format it. I don't know if people prefer live streams or Let's Plays or a combination of both. Like maybe I take the live stream and I record it down to a Let's Play. I don't really know. Model is that tractor? This is a 1066 turbo. Oh, you got me all looking at my tractor instead of paying attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, it's a 1066 turbo. I just wanted to show you. Oh, crap. Gotta shift down now. And the year is 1979. So there are definitely newer tractors out there, but this is the best that we have so far, so we're going to stick with it. IDK $500 builds at well, I'm process choosing parts from 1100. Yeah, that's a 1100 definitely frees you up to pick new stuff and do a little bit of flexibility. 500 puts you on a couple constraints. Chief, you spend more time fighting than from fighting. One thing I'll say about 22. 22 gave us the option between manual and automatic transmissions base game, which is awesome. But somehow they made the automatic shifting AI worse. That's always bugged me. I don't think that would be the hardest thing in the world to improve for 25. That would be a really nice, just little small update that I think I'd appreciate. Not bad. My large tractor is okay. Farm almost regular. I'm RPing as an F30. Nice. Yeah, we don't even have a tractor with a cab on it right now. This is our big boy. This dairy kind of fell behind in the times a little bit and ended up getting sold off. All the equipment got put on consignment. And yeah, this is what we got. Just had a really good life opportunity to buy a farm. I got all the land and all the facilities, but all the equipment is gone. Well, I got the land for the base farm. All the other land the farmer owned is gone now. And now we gotta trudge into the 80s. Interest rates are spiking. It's not a great time. Picked a really bad time to start a farm. But that's why we're tugging around an Oliver 385 field cultivator that was sitting in the weeds. So I found the perfect row crop mod for console players instead of completely dethatching your fields or something else. You take the subsoiler, and you go out Friday with 2 or 3 rows, and you come with the row crop from the other sides. Oh, interesting. Considering it's 1979, you could buy a 1456 used. I could. And yeah, I'm gonna buy equipment kind of as I need it and as I have money for it, and I'll definitely be looking for input from you guys. So leave a comment if you have any suggestions for equipment. I think we have enough to get by right now, but eventually we're going to run into cases where we need to cut some silage, we need to do some forage, and we're going to need more equipment, so eventually we're going to need more than a 1066 and a 3010. Actually, that's too new to get it cheap, yeah. Me and the Soundguard tractors have been out for a few years, and those look really nice, but I sure as heck can't afford one of those right now. I mean, I got a lot of money sitting there, but this is my money to get me through the first year. This is going to have to get me all the animals, all the equipment, all the everything. I might not even be able to, like, get the animals this year. I gotta have stuff set up for them. I gotta have forage made. I gotta have, like, a cycle going. If I can get a bunker full of silage and some hay equipment, then maybe I can consider having animals, but right now, those barns just kind of have to sit empty. I'm just not prepared for that. And also, in case you're curious, we're playing 3 days in a season. And 3 days per month. Sorry. That might not take place until next month, but we'll see. We're doing 3 days in a month, so they kind of represent early, middle, and late of each month. And I kind of wanted to do this series. I gotta shift down. I kind of wanted to do this series kind of as a nice little playthrough at the end of 22, so we can kind of start late, and then we can work our way forwards to modern day, and we can kind of get a nice feel for all the different mods that came out. The 3080 will be getting new thermal pads and be going through a lot of testing before selling it to me. Oh, there you go. You could buy a 706 and modify the files and stuff to have a Detroit 671. I could. We're just going to hit this spot here quick. Shoot. Nope, let me shift up here. Okay, we'll go forward. We're doing manual shifting. This is a little slower than just pushing forwards and backwards. But, adds a little more depth. I kind of like it. We can't handle TA H3. We have to stick to H2. Well, what's up with this rooster roll? But how's it going, Cameron? We're just streaming. We're just trying to start a dairy farm in 1979. Maybe the worst year to try to start a dairy farm. But here we are. Got a bunch of decent equipment on the cheap. And we'll see what we can do. We're finishing up this field here. That'll be cultivated. This cultivator pulls way harder than I thought it would. It really does. Hopefully we get something bigger here eventually. Anyone with this seen an RX 588 gigabyte GDDR5 and an RX 588 gigabyte? GDDR5 is a newer version of RAM, I think. But yeah, somebody in chat would definitely know that. Oh, you're Sam. Okay, nice to meet. Yeah, good to see you. You're the guy with the bucket. Yeah, nice. I know you. Soon, John Deere 8020 with 671 Detroit diesel by Shaven Modding. Oh yeah, I saw he's working on something like that. I don't know if it's gonna make it to all platforms, but we'll see. He says it will. He might have help from some people that do some all platforms modding. We're gonna shift down. The rental man Buck had an amazing John Deere 5020 mod. I wonder where he got it or he made it himself. He may have gotten a modder to help him convert one and make it good enough for video usage, but I don't really know. I'm gonna hit this spot here. Alright, let's drive over here. Alright, we'll shift into high gear. Alright, woo! We got that field cultivated. Good. Let's drop this guy off quick. I think this field needs plowing, and it's not ideal to chisel in the spring, but we might have to. Shut this guy off here. Let's look here. Needs plowing, yep. Needs plowing. I think we're gonna have to buy a chisel plow. I think we're gonna have to drive to the IH dealership nearby and get ourselves a chisel plow. Let's drive up to the IH dealership. Try not to crash. Look at that freshly cultivated field. Now, which way is the IH dealership? I forget. I think it's left. I'm a red power guy, so on my farm I have an AOS and it's getting high hours. Torture testing, nice. A John Deere AOS, oh yeah. Which way is the dealership? It's down here, okay. So it would have been better to go the other way, but let's take the highway. We'll take the county highway, and then we get to the four-way stop. We take a right, and we go down. Okay. We'll turn right here. I don't see anybody coming, so we're gonna go for it. Oh. Try not to drive like a crazy person. We'll slow down and go the speed limit. Do 58 and a 55, that's fine, right? You have some beautiful corn. I wish that was mine. Oh, we'll try not to hit him. Alright, here's the four-way stop. Turn right here. Oh, keep doing that. Shift up. I think the IH dealership is down here. It can be if you believe in yourself. Thank you, Panzer Shrek, whoever you are. Whoever that guy is. I don't know who that would be spying on a stream. Oh, should not hit cars in the road. That wouldn't be good. Oh, let's not drive into the ditch either. That's fine. That's a good idea to not drive into the ditch. I think this is the dealership down here. It can be. Yeah. All right. Let's stop in here. Oh shit! Keep doing that. All right, here we are. JCL's Farm Equipment. Nice. Shut the car off. We'll go inside and see what Mr. Dealer Man can whip up for us. Can we open the door? Oh yeah, we can. Nice. Can we open the shop menu? All right, let's see what they have in store for us here at the IH dealership. Looks like we could get ourselves a nice little 55 chisel plow. Needs 130 horsepower. How much horsepower does our tractor have again? 126. Oh, we're gonna have to be a little short on horsepower, but I think we can manage 13 shanks. We'll do what we can for now. What kind of shank tips do we want to get, guys? We're in Ohio. We're going to be doing dairy farming. So we're going to be doing corn, soybeans, oats, maybe some small grain crops. What kind of chisel chip do we need? We could get spikes. Just traditional chisels is fine. Modern chisels, maybe. Twisted shovels are nice for throwing dirt over the, mixing in some of the residue. And we got sweeps too. I don't really think we're doing full wheatland. I don't think we need to go sweeps. But somebody weigh in here. What should we get? I'm curious. It's a nice little implement. Wondering what we should do here. All right, first person to message gets a consideration here. Nobody? No suggestions? Maybe the stream is just lagging. Waiting for results to come in. What people think. Sweeps? Maybe sweeps? Potentially. Anybody else? Anybody else got any suggestions? Could get some sweeps. Could do sweeps. Chisel? Chisels, modern. We could just do, yeah, we could do sweeps or chisels. Chisel, I think. Side thrower. So we got votes for sweeps and chisels and side throwers. The twisted shovels. Could just do chisels. I always do twisted shovels, but we could do chisels. And max shank, I have used 80 horsepower at the 17 shank one, if you remember correctly. Okay. Well, I want to see the silage wagon. I don't have that done yet. I wish I could show you guys the silage wagon. We'll get the chisels. Sweeps is a good idea, random person. But we're going to go... That Panzer Shrek guy suggested chisels, so we'll do that. Well, now it's here. But I didn't think about how are we gonna get this home. I should have brought the tractor. That would have been the smart thing to do. Can we buy, maybe we buy a trailer. Is there something we could buy that our truck could pull? We could buy a gooseneck. Is that really the best use of our funds? I know nothing about farming, don't listen to me. Well, then why'd I listen to you? Come on, man. Let's see. I think we'll buy a low loader. Why not? And we'll get the dealership to help put this on the low loader. We'll strap it down. Buy a used 560 farm on a small trailer to transport everything. A used 560 farm on a small trailer. Yeah. I gotta shift backwards. There we go. There we go. Okay. They never had gooseneck trailers for pickups back then? Well, then what am I supposed to use? I'm out of options. I'm at my wit's end. I guess I could use a hay wagon. The unkillable dying engine, I love it. Okay, you know what? Fine, chat. Fine, chat. If they didn't have low loaders back then for pickup trucks, we will use a hay wagon. How about that? We will do this. We'll get ourselves an old hay wagon. And we'll get it with the old logo. And then we will take this off, and the dealership will put this onto the hay rack for us. Whoever said that in chat, thank you very much. Oh, I forgot to buy it with straps. Dang it. Okay, we'll sell this. What's in our garage? Where's this guy? We'll sell this. We'll just have to drive very close, slowly. Bumper pulled by trailers they had in the 90s when we started to see goosenecks. Okay. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. We'll have to drive very carefully to not have an accident with our brand new chisel plow that we just bought. We'll add straps to it when we get home. I think we can afford to go in first gear. But we'll have to be very careful slowing down so we don't have an accident. Watch carefully to see if this flies off at any point or not. I'll put on my hazards because this is a hazardous situation for sure. And now we have a hay rack too. I guess we can just move things around. Love metal chiseling itself into wood. Yeah, I know, right? Might have to replace some of the boards on this guy. We could take the back roads to the farm, but I'm just going to stick on the highway. Oh, now we're trying to debate on when gooseneck trailers came out. Oh boy. This guy's gonna hate me. Oh my gosh, look at this. I'm holding up these guys. Alright, this is the four-way stop here, so we're gonna tap the brakes. We're gonna turn right. Carefully. Okay, I think we're good. We'll turn our hazards back on. 1947, that was for semi-trucks. I never thought about when, I literally never in my life even considered when gooseneck trailers became common for pickup trucks until today, so we're going to learn something. According to the Google AI, the patent was filed in 1946. Oh boy. Are we listening to the AI on this one, chat? Chat, is this real? Chat, is this real? We don't even have a tractor with a loader on it. I didn't think about this. It also told me to eat rocks. Oh, that's right. Okay, we're almost there, guys. We're in the home stretch. We're gonna coast. We're gonna turn right. Oh, okay. I think we're good. I think we're gonna make it. Rocks. You found a pre-built computer on Amazon with an i7 RX 5700 550. That's not too bad. Sometimes you have to be careful with pre-builts, but that doesn't sound like a terrible deal. Oh, we slid a little bit there. We're fine. We're fine. We made it. We made it back to the farm. Woo! We did it. We got a chisel plow. We got our chisel plow. Oh, shoot. I hate when super strength makes you throw the tractor. Alright, let's come over here and try to hook up to this. What could go wrong? Okay. Shift down to reverse one. It'll let me hook up. Let's just pull it off. We can do it. We can do it. Come on. How long am I planning to stream? I don't really know, Levi. I'm gonna go for a bit longer, but I don't really know. I like to stream for maybe a couple hours at a time. Not too long. Oh, we got our chisel plow. Let's see how this goes. First off, let's go down to TA mode. Let's shift out of H4. H3 is too much. Okay, H2 is just right. Seems to be the sweet spot for a lot of our equipment. The TA H2. Alright, we'll do some chisel plowing. Might as well. Needed a plow sooner or later. Oh, geez, I messed that corner up. My last project on the 22 is to create a part of Wisconsin based on No Man's Land on PS4. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I never really thought about using No Man's Land to make your own maps, but you can definitely do that. And the nice thing about this chisel plow is we can go back to the dealership and buy some parts and make it bigger later if we want to. FS13 had the best menu music and engine sounds. All the farm sims have had something unique and nice to offer. Yeah, I definitely, nobody ever talks about the music when a new farm sim game gets announced or comes out, but it can definitely be a part that kind of enhances the feel. No Man's Land is a great build map in the game of 22, yeah. It's cool that No Man's Land exists. It's like there's some volunteer crops growing at the edge of the field here, not anymore. Look at that nice chiseled surface. Look at those guys bouncing up and down. Who made this amazing mod? You have all the sound files for FS13? Oh, nice. Definitely more of an IH farm right now. lift up. We'll turn around. And we'll drop this here. Getting her done. UI modding made it. JK, it's yours. Yeah. We both like to make old school stuff. We'll do a couple headland passes and then we'll just go back and forth. You tried to convert the base game Bureau 1605 sound to 22 to the 6135. Didn't work? Yeah, that sounds tricky. You're gonna get the John Deere guys making fun of you running IH? Ah, I know. Listen, this is a dairy and a dream. This isn't all the equipment that I'd like to have. This is all the equipment that, out of necessity almost. This chisel plow is very affordable. And I have a local IH dealer, so it is what it is right now. Rooster plays the game, I know, right? A modder actually playing the game. I feel like I don't really play the game very much. I'm thinking of doing it on PS5, and there are 4 to 400 locations. I'm going to make the final version of PS5 nice. Try to smooth out this pass over here. Fun fact, when I made this chisel plow mod, I actually gave it the high clearance shanks. I think those are actually the high clearance shanks on here that they offered. I do on occasion actually play games. Sometimes I do. The rumors are true, if the rumors are to be believed. Making fun of red doesn't bother me at being a red guy myself, but I hear jokes about brands every time. Oh yeah. Don't get a color war started in Farming Simulator about colors of tractors. A busy man like him has too many projects start and finish to enjoy his work. I know. Well, I'm kind of doing this series to kind of actually play and experience and enjoy some of these mods that we've gotten for 22. There's not much time left for 22 is going to be the most relevant farm sim game, so I might as well take the time to play it a little bit and kind of enjoy it, I guess. That's one way I look at this. Because pretty soon 22 is going to have all the best mods it's ever going to have, and it's going to be amazing, but nobody's going to be playing it. Everybody's going to have moved on to the next game. So I might as well take a little bit of time to enjoy what we've got here. When will the JD Forage Wagon be coming out? That's a great question, Walter Check. My goal is to have it out before FS25. My goal is to have it out before FS25, and then try to get it into FS25 as soon as possible when that gets released. So I have no promises on dates or anything yet, because I'm not going to be that person that promises something will be out by this time. And it's been a very busy year for me, so I can't make any promises regardless. But we will definitely, I will say we are definitely aiming for having that out before 25 comes out. 100%. And the modeling is going pretty good. It's just trying to make it accurate, and not having access to one in real life has made it sort of difficult to, come on, get over there. Made it sort of difficult to make sure I'm doing it accurately. So I've been cooperating with other people in the community that have access to these forage wagons in real life to try to get pictures and measurements so I understand what I'm modeling. But it's hard to model something that you don't actually have access to or fully understand, and that's what I'm trying to do, is I'm fully trying to wrap my head around it, and it's not the most simple mod out there. Hey, Poor Boy's Place, thanks for stopping by, thanks for leaving a like, I really appreciate it. Missed him yeeting the tractor. Oh yeah. Thank you for stopping by, sir. Thanks to everybody stopping by. Really appreciate all the support and stuff. we're kind of celebrating having 1,000 subscribers now, so you have questions, ask them. I'll try to provide a reasonable answer, and I'll try not to miss all these rows and stuff, man. I'm making a mess of this thing. But we don't have the model. We don't have the money to really hire a bunch of helpers, so I kind of just got to do it on my own. 135 days to Office 22. Don't say that. This stresses me out. Only 135 days? That's not as many as you think. Whoever made the Farmall H mod has realistic acceleration. Nice. Yeah, the Forge Wagon has definitely made progress. I'll probably post a progress picture on my Patreon later today. And when I have more substantial stuff to show, I'll definitely post it on the Facebook page. That's the goal. Believe me, I wish it was done too. Like, I want to use this thing badly too. But I gotta balance that between life stuff and enjoying 22 a little bit, you know, while we still have it, while we have all these amazing mods. So it's a balance. Nice red setup we got here, though. Look at this. That is nice red tillage going on there. Take a screenshot of that. There we go. Use the Pro Shop mod. Love the Pro Shop mod. Howdy! Hey, Pleasant View Farms is in the chat. Say hi, everybody. We need more Oliver tractors. I agree. Oliver guys need to get their butts in gear and start making stuff. Need people making everything. Need more people making stuff. Are you using the IH1066 Hydro DLC? This is the IH1066 Hydro DLC. It is very nice. I went ahead and bought it. I probably could have used like a creator thing and gotten a copy or whatever, but I bought it. I paid for it. It was worth it. I wanted to show giants. You know, that's another thing you can do. If you really appreciate something a developer is doing, the most effective way to communicate that is to give them money. So yeah, I paid for this, and I hope a lot of people bought this and paid for this to show them, hey, there is a interest in some of this older American stuff. I still need to get those measurements. Yeah, man. Yeah. At your place, are the harvests already my place for those who know the yields are good at my place and the customers start 38 tons? Oh, interesting. If you was in 1986, you could run some gleaners at an end series. Yeah, I could. But we're in 1979, so I don't know what you're talking about. That's jibber jabber to me. That's jibber jabber to me. Also, this is row crop ready, so the tiles are a lot smaller for farming, so you got to be really careful with where you where the edge of your implement is. You can see I'm struggling with that just a tiny bit. I do got to get a combine this fall, but not right now. I'm buying things as I need them, more or less, so. But I do know that the, I think the Titan series combines are relatively new in the market, and there are these nice axial flow combines too, so. We'll see what we can get. We'll see what we end up getting. I'll turn around and I'll hit these spots here that I missed. Think it needs some duals on that rig. We're doing okay the way it is, but you're not totally wrong. You're not totally wrong, Pleasant View. Duals might help. But struggling to get traction a tiny bit. But this is kind of how I bought it, and this is just kind of what we have, so. Might go buy some duals here. Yeah, I definitely feel the lack of traction a little bit, but we just got to get this job done right now. IRL, you're thinking of buying a 1460 for $6 grand? Depends on what shape it's in, but that sounds kind of cool. With my boss, I use real life a John Deere S680i, 670i US version. Oh, cool. It's always kind of interesting how Kloss has totally dominated harvesters overseas, but it's just different. John Deere dominates in a lot of markets, but not necessarily overseas harvesters, so it's kind of interesting to see how people see John Deere stuff in markets like that where they're not a market leader. Obviously, there's still a market for it, so it makes sense, but... All I know is people have not been a fan of the Ideal combines necessarily. I have a 10 shank and ice chisel, full type, not 3-point. Sure can tell when I have the duals on. Oh, I bet. I think this is a 13 shank. I've been struggling a little bit. I can't, if I shift into H3, the tractor just dies. So, it definitely wouldn't hurt. Missed this spot again. Struggling a little bit to get the feel for the width of the implements on row crop ready, but we'll make it work. And we're doing manual transmission too, because the game does not do a good job of playing with the TA transmission. Checked it out high hours, which is not that much of an issue to me because I have a couple engines lying around, such as an 8V74 or 460. Never done the R440, 450 because that would require a lot to make the N series into that. Oh yeah. I'm buying a deuce and a half army truck for 10K. That sounds fun. You guys are finding all sorts of stuff. Facebook Marketplace has just revolutionized everything, hasn't it? It is so much fun to browse Facebook Marketplace and just look for stuff. I can't even blame you. Let's lift this bad boy up. We'll shift up. We'll go over here. Shift down. We'll take out these little spots that got missed. We'll have this field chiseled in no time, and then we can cultivate it. And then, let me look at the map. Do we have to plow this field down here? I don't think we have to. We also own 21. We don't have to plow 21, so that's nice. Do we? No, we don't have to plow 21. So we just have to do 10 here. Oh, we should have done part of 9, but that's okay. We're fine. We're just going to take the yield hit on that. Or we're going to do 10. And then cultivate 10. I wonder. Yeah, 21 needs cultivated. But we can start planting 9 soon. That'll be nice. I think we have a 30-10 and a 4-row planter. So we're really going to have to watch our rows with row crop ready. And then we also have a rotary hoe. We'll do a primary weeds pass. How PC intensive is row crop ready? It's not too bad. It's a little more intensive. It also depends on how big the equipment you're using is. Especially when planting, if you go more than 12 rows, you really do risk losing some frames. But there are definitely people that either have powerful PCs or they're willing to take a hit there, so it goes back and forth. Mr. Boat BTO. Yeah, I know, right? Watch out. Hey, Brucker, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Thanks for checking out my 3-field operation. My dairy in a dream operation. I need to get a drill, too. I should stop by the IH dealership and get a drill. Oh, jeez. Come on. Get over there. Thank you. We got these new... I heard they got a new line of 5100 drills at the IH dealership I'll have to get my hands on. Things are good. Going to be working for the family farm full time. Nice! Glad to hear you're keeping on the family farm business. Good deal. Good for you, Brucker. Nice to hear. Rowdy just got your PC rebuilt for 2K. I hope that was a pretty decent rebuild, because you could just get a new PC for 2K. Just get a new one. But, you know, it was worth it. That's good. There are also tons of other special add-on things you can spend 2K on for a PC, so who am I to say what's what? Turn around here. We'll just do that. That's not ideal, but whatever. Tyson, we'd be proud of your operation. I know, right? Well, Tyson might start streaming again, but right now it's just me, so. Brucker the John Deere man, that's right. Soon we'll be able to open a museum for all the threshers you have on PC. You should take some screenshots of that nice little museum piece you get set up there. Here's the BTO grain operation over there. But we're doing dairy. And hopefully by the time we get around to the serious dairy farming, I have my John Deere forage wagons done. And I can use a fleet of those. And that would be nice. I gotta shift backwards. I don't like how that was lined up. Yeah, I'll have to post some pic of real life slightly BT operation. Should. For sure. Just knocking it out here. Not ideal to be chiseling in the spring, but what choice did I have? I have what I have, that's it, so. Thing is insane now. Changed from a DDR3 with 500GB SSD and 500GB HDD to DDR5 with SSD. Oh yeah, that's. Well, you definitely got it updated there. That is practically a new computer there, Rowdy. Better late than never? I suppose so. Panzer Shrek. Better late than never. We have BTO operations in my area, and 2 of them are Deere and 1 Case IH. Yep. Sounds about right. Whatever your dealer can support. My L2 Gleaner, I have a real sound, nice combine. Oh yeah, I do appreciate the realistic sounds some people add to their mods. That's a real nice touch. Are we done yet? Okay, we're shaving off more. Better late than never for chiseling. That is right, Panzer Shrek. That guy. I'm guessing the duals are too wide. I definitely should get duals on this thing. They didn't have duals when I got it, but I could go down to the dealership and probably get some put on if I wanted to. I don't think they're too wide for this thing. Come on, get over there. I don't think they're too wide for this thing. I just think that I just didn't have them or didn't think about them. But I could definitely use them. You're not wrong. Big field, small equipment. Yeah. They're not even particularly huge fields, but man, it makes a... Small equipment can make a small field feel big for sure. Do I have a hay field? I don't think I do. Maybe I need to put one of these fields up in hay. Maybe that's what I'll do with 9 over there. Maybe that's what I'll do with 10 here. What do you think, chat? Should I do, Oh, I do own... Okay, never mind. I do own that area next to... I do own that area over there. I could do that. That'll be my hay. He needs a 4640 with duals. Man, I've heard those sound guards are real nice. I sure have. Love to get my hands on one. But we gotta save this money for the rest of the year. We still gotta buy forage equipment, we still gotta buy combines, wagons. Oh my gosh. Hay equipment. We got to make this money stretch. I love green, red, blue, white, orange, yellow power tractor and other tractors. I just miss the variety we used to have. No Huber. I wish Agco still made Alice Chalmers tractors. I wouldn't hate Agco so much if they actually had the guts to make orange tractors. Proper orange tractors, but yeah. We don't have that anymore. Last time I heard they're still being built down in Moline, but the prototype looks pretty sharp. Yeah, I think they might be working on a new series of sound guards. Because the 4430s came out in 1973. Or did a new series just come out? I forget. It's 1979, chat. Is there a second series of sound guards out yet? Or are we still on the 30 series? Ryan Kroll's, good afternoon, Rooster. Good afternoon to you too, Ryan. Thank you for stopping by. I need fact check, chat. Are we still on the 30 series of sound guards? Or did John Deere come out with that new series I heard about yet? Sound guard was 1973 and it was the 30 series. Yeah, here in 1979, are we still in the 30 series? Soon, Black Sheep Mining updates JD40 series, yeah. I've never liked how those look, to be honest. They need remodeled. The hood is not quite right on those. And neither are the lights. I'm glad somebody's doing it. I can't criticize them too much because it's not like I'm making the sound guards for all platforms, but they had a 6030, which is the same style as the 5020. Not quite a Wheatland guy. I don't really need the Wheatland tractors like the 6030s and 5020s and all that stuff. Oh geez, we are burning through fuel. I just noticed that our fuel gauge is like half empty. We'll do that. We'll fix that later. We'll fix it later. We'll go back and fix it later. Don't worry about it. So I was saying if people wanted to remake the map for 22 or 25. The 40 series is 78 to 82, so the 50 series... Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you, Jake CRD. So yeah, the 40 series just came out. So we never got our hands on a 30 series, and I just started farming now. So the 40 series has only been out for a year, and I hear that was a big improvement over the 30 series. They improved some of the hydraulics. Just kind of some tweaks here and there, and they upped some horsepower, and they've got a whole new range that goes up to a 4840, so... Compatible with John Deere loader from UI modding, yeah. I'll have to see if we can ever get our hands on one of those 40 series. Maybe if we have money left over and we need a third tractor, potentially. But right now we're making do with what we can... whatever we can get. But you're right, this thing should have duals for this kind of work. So Rooster planning on getting one of those year-round cabs this fall for chiseling? Oh man. That would be nice. That would be nice. Maybe I'll have to get a cab. I don't know how difficult it would be to slap a cab on aftermarket-wise, but I'm sure it wouldn't be the hardest thing. Kelpec Gaming, we should record together. I've never seen your, I don't know if I've ever seen your videos. I'll have to check those out. You should get a 4020 as a loader tractor? You know I could. This area is primarily serviced by an IH dealer, but I could get my hands on Deere stuff. I'd think about that. I definitely need a loader tractor. Don't hit the tree, don't hit the tree, don't hit the tree. Okay, we're good. Don't hit the tree, we're good. The last articulated sound guard was the 8050 series and the 8060 featured sound guard 2 and age. The 70 was last of them before the 9000 came. Yeah, that sounds about right. Or one of JCL's windbreakers. Yeah, at least a windbreaker for winter. Good lord, something. If it starts snowing before I can get all my fall tillage done. Thank you for everybody jumping into the stream. I really appreciate everybody. Slowly getting more viewers, so this is awesome. I'll have to do a farm tour here. I should do a farm tour here. Let me do a couple more passes and we can do a farm tour. And I can show people what we have. It's really not a lot. But we have lots of opportunities to buy new equipment, and that's always exciting because we don't really have much right now. So we're just kind of buying it as we need it. We're doing it live. Scooter! Scooter's Workbench is in the chat. Oh my gosh. Scooter, please. I just have one question. Are you coming back? Are the rumors true? You're coming back for Farming Simulator 25. Scooter's Workbench, please confirm. Are the rumors true? You're coming back to mod again for Farming Simulator 25, right? Love all your stuff. Might have to hire some of us to come help you with that. Yeah. I know. If I had some help here, that'd be great. He's coming back? ... Oh, man. Here he comes, boys, making a return. The man, the myth, the legend. I don't know, Scooter, how do you make it? You always make it. It seems like you always make it to my streams. I don't know how you do it. You're just really quiet in the community, but you always show up to my streams. I don't even know how you find your way here. We'll start in L3 and we'll shift our way up to H2. Got a personal life pretty sorted and excited for 25. Oh, I'm glad you got things figured out, man. I know what it's like to have a crazy personal life. Trust me, I'm going through that right now. I wish I had more time to mod and do stuff, but I'm glad you're excited for 25. Come with a 4840 of the disc to help. Oh yeah, that would be nice. I probably should have disked this first, but it's okay. We'll do what we can. I'd help if you let me join. Yeah, I gotta check your stuff out. Tomorrow when I get home from work, I have a little creation doing on my inside. That sounds fun. I mean, you're Rooster, you are the legend. Am I legendary status yet? I don't know about that. I might be stretching things a bit too far, but I like to think that I've made a few mods that people enjoy. And that's what matters. And I hope to continue to make new stuff. I'm excited for the new game. And I'm hoping that I've had a crazy past few months, and I'm hoping after August things kind of slow down for me a little bit. Between it's personal life stuff, it's also like career and job stuff too. Just busier with things and other stuff going on. So I'm hoping we can get all that sorted out and I can get down to business and make some stuff for you guys. I make stuff that I enjoy using, so I'm also taking a chance to do that. At the very least, you're a Parker legend? Oh my gosh. Yeah, now everybody has to think about Parker stuff. Now you all have to deal with my obsession too, mwahaha. But I mean, to be fair, Parker was everywhere, at least from where I was growing up. It's a legend that deserves to be brought back. And I'll probably make more Parker stuff in the future. But, taking a short break from that. Taking a short break from that, as far as I know. We're gonna hit this stuff too. I shouldn't be turning with this thing in the ground, but it's okay. We'll be back to making more Parker stuff, but we're just taking a break right now. The John Deere forage wagons are definitely my priority. We need them badly, and I want them badly. It only makes sense because of the... Oh my gosh, I messed that up immediately. Talking and farming at the same time. It only makes sense because I made the running gears for them. They're pretty far along. They're honestly doing pretty well. It's just... You get to the... It's really easy for me to do the stuff that I understand, that I know, that I have measurements for. When you get to the stuff that you don't totally understand, when you get to the stuff that's hidden behind panels and underneath the wagon, it gets difficult to kind of keep your head straight on what you're actually making. So I'm hoping I can work with people to get pictures and measurements and things like that for those. And I want to make them, and I want to make them right, and I want to do them justice, and I want them to be awesome. So it just takes a little bit of extra time to add that extra touch of awesomeness. But I hope people understand that, and I really hope it ends up being worth it in the end. Let's see. Let me get myself straightened out here and then read chat. Tired on a great Java Titan series? He sure did. You and JCL bring that top tier vintage mods. Yeah. Oh yeah. I've never seen a Parker cart for recyclers. A couple weeks later, I saw a Parker wagon with the double doors about 20 minutes from my property. It was really cool to see it IRL. I know, right? You never think about it, but then you're like, oh crap, that's a lime green wagon with a galvanized top. Oh geez. I got a pretty crazy personal life, lol. Rowdy says, 3 OBS Ford project working on my cousin's S95 Cobra Mustang working on. We can probably start my own business here soon. Wow, that does sound crazy. Glad you're taking time out of that crazy life to come watch me goof around. Okay, here we go. Can't get turned around. The tree's in the way and I'm trying to read chat. This is crazy. Not cheating though. When do your corn chopper boxes come out in 22? I'll use EOI Modding's corn chopper. I with the tractors. Yeah. They'll go really well together. I made Madison County for the smaller equipment. You and a few others have been making. Appreciate all you guys do. Thank you, Poor Boys Place. Appreciate it. I love making old school stuff for all you guys. Today I've been mowing field with John Deere 830 with New Holland Haybine in Westby, Wisconsin on PC. Yeah, that sounds fun. I should shift up. Like, why am I not going faster? Oh yeah, I have my manual transmission turned on. Okay, let's do a quick farm tour for everybody that wasn't here. So, we got this nice dairy farm set up here. We had an Oliver cultivator over there that was sitting in the weeds. Right there. We got a Kilbros box right there. With a seed tender auger on it. That'll be really nice. I got the wagon and the truck. We got no other real equipment other than what we kind of got to get started over here. Our only other source of horsepower is this Tricycle 3010 and a 4-row 7000 planter. So that's all I really got to work with. We do need to get a drill. But yeah, we're playing row crop ready, so we're going to have real rows. That'll be nice. We got that Deere 400 rotary hoe over there. That'll be good for some spring weeds. We're starting out small, but our goal is to make more money and grow this operation and get our hands on some bigger equipment as the years go by and as we kind of travel through time. So, I don't know. I might stream every single thing I do in the series. I might do some other things off screen and then eventually kind of start a stream again and go, oh, hey, we're here now, and then just kind of do it. So, maybe a mix of me playing. I should shift down before the tractor dies. Mix of playing offline and online maybe, but I don't want to bore everybody with every single little field like this. Would you ever make an old school manure spreader? You have no idea how much I've thought about that Kenworth 660. I would love to make an old school manure spreader. I just am tied up in too many other projects right now. But that I have lists of things that I'd like to make and different references and stuff. I'd love to make an old school manure spreader for all platforms. For your drill, JD or IH, we got to get that new IH 5100 drill that came out. I heard that thing is pretty good. I like for someone to make a lot nice 7200 planter. Dude, Jake CRD. I have made plans before to make a 7200 Max Emerge 2 planter. We need it so bad. And I keep waiting for somebody to make it. To make a good version, like a good front fold version. And people have not made it. And I am so close. I am this close. You don't see my hand right now, but I'm holding my fingers real together. My left index finger and my left thumb. I'm holding them really, really, really close together. I'm this close, visually this close, to modeling up a proper, good seed box Max Emerge 2 planter unit and making a whole series of Max Emerge 2 planters. Because we need it so bad. Keep waiting for it to be done. I goof off with my own projects saying, somebody will make it. And nobody's made a good one. And I'm worried somebody will make one that's not very good. So I'm so close to just taking matters into my own hands, making the row unit, and making a whole series of planters off it. Too many projects. Dairy, hey Dairy. Thanks for stopping by. Too many projects. You have no idea what that's like, do you? What map is this? Robert, this is Ohio Richlands, the large H edit. A large H row crop ready edit. I should shift up again. We're going too slow. And we're missing. Trying to read chat. I'm currently doing a challenge where I go through the base game and the DLC maps on New Farm and earn 1 million each of them before 25 release. That sounds like a good way to make a lot of use of the game, so Sounds like that could keep you busy for a while. I also made the star harder. I like 8 to 24 rows. Totally. I can't wait for custom modding slurry semi-tanker in 9R. Yeah. I thought the custom modding slurry... Oh, the semi-tanker. Okay. The JD 7810 6R by custom modding for chopping corn. Oh, those work too. And yesterday, Savage Corn, Westby, Wisconsin, Mahal 900, modding John Deere 4440. Yep. Char Iron should make those max emerge planters. I think he could, but I think he has other plans right now. He has a lot of exciting projects too. And I don't want to distract him from those amazing things he's trying to do. Oh, Rooster, does your character have an IH puffy coat and seed corn hat? Ha! Nope. I just got a sweater and this lime green hat. Not quite that cool. Can't wait for your chopper box. I've been needing some for a while. You always do a great job. Thank you, Freeloader Farms. Appreciate it. I'm excited for them to come out too. I'm not going to hold back for 25. I'm going to go ahead and try to make them for 22 because the way I figure it, if we get them made for 22, we can just convert them to 25 anyway. So... we got a good amount of stuff done on that forage box, honestly. We're making the 716A box right now. The 714A is the same, except it's slightly shorter, so I'm trying to figure out exactly how I'll piece those together and what parts of the model I'll use on multiple things. It's kind of tricky, but we'll figure it out. But we'll start with the 716A, and then we'll try to make a 714A. Working on a sprayer, don't know what brand it is. Oh, I know what brand it is, Jake CRD, but I'm not going to spoil it for everybody. We're almost done with this field. Can you believe it, guys? We've almost got this whole field chiseled. We'll hit those couple spots we missed. And then there's lots of cultivating to do. And I might hire somebody to cultivate while we get the planter set up. That's not the hardest job out there. Ow, those branches hurt. I should get duals put on this guy. Yeah, he's making some high clearance sprayer, kind of niche sprayer, going to be really good for RCR. Yeah. We all have our strange fascinations. What's your favorite all-platform map? Mine, Edgewater, and Alma. I love Alma, Missouri. That might be my favorite. Griffin, Indiana. I played some time on Griffin, Indiana. That one's okay too. Little underrated in my opinion, but Alma, Missouri is awesome. I have another save on Alma, Missouri that I put some time into, and I really enjoy it. He did a great job with that. Oh shoot, I just missed that last part. Crap, let me turn around. Important question. Did I buy my seed yet? I have not bought my seed yet. I gotta go do that. Gotta go do that. Did I miss anything else out on here, or are we good? I have a niece and I have a niece and I can hear her crying from the other side of the house. Doors closed, noise canceling headphones. She's too spoiled, and I hate little children. Well, yeah, there's only so much you can do when you're 2 years old. I'd give it some time and see if they settle down a little bit. 2-year-olds aren't good for much. They just kind of not quite there yet. Okay, I think we get that spot, and then we get this spot over here. I'm hoping at least next game we get some old school combines. Usually use 1460, 6600. Yeah, you guys just need to bug Tired Iron until he brings his stuff to all platforms. That's all I can tell you. He's already got him made and modeled. They're about as good as you need. You just gotta bug him until he brings them to all platforms. We have them for PC. And if you really want all these other mods, consider upgrading to a PC. I cannot recommend it enough. Giants did a nice job with the dirt map on this thing. It's dirty kind of at the bottom better. The transmission's a little different, a little funky, but it's pretty nice. Okay. I think we're done chiseling. We can go put this thing away. Looks like we started wearing the tips of our chisels out. Okay. I gotta get a fuel tank on the farm. This thing is starting to run low on fuel. He tried submitting the 5830 and Giants denied it. Yeah. Well, it just takes a lot more work. If he was willing to spend a ton more time on that project, he could have gotten the 5830 to all platforms. But, it takes a lot more time, like I said. Alright, old girl's dirty. Let's see. Need to get some seed delivered here. And I need to look at... Do I have the drills here? I do, okay, yeah, so this is our option. This is what I'm looking at. It's 510 drill. 76 to 84, that's where we're at. Row markers. We could get row markers. Opener edition. Press wheels. Wheel guards? Maybe. Road equipment? Reflectors? Grass box? We might see grass capacity. Interesting. We'll have to get one of those. Oh, we even have an option for a 2-drill hitch. I don't think we're that BTO yet. And there's a little guy. Look at that. Adorable. That the base game 1066? Yeah, that's the mod. I'm coming to FS25, but I think I'm gonna wait all the good mods come out on FS25. But yeah, I don't like playing FS console. Yeah. Double drill time. I don't think we're that BTO Pleasant View Farms. An 8-row planter and a 4020 FS22. Yeah, I wish you did the 5820. It doesn't look much different on the cap top yellow in the interior. That would have been nice. That's Shaben's. That 716 and 714 would be good. I still want to do IH10 flail chopper at some point. That'd be nice. I love the cedar on my PC. Hey, love the stream. Hey, thank you, Suzette. Appreciate it. Yeah, can't wait for Sid Modding's Gleaner. Man, that Gleaner, hope that Gleaner comes out before 25. I think it's going to. Let's get in here. Here's our planting rig. Look at that, boys. Now that's a rig. Scooter, you don't mod. Hey, we were talking about that. Bye, see you next time, Rooster, for me, 2347. Hey, good night, no. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Have a good one. Now you're talking 4-0 time? That's right, baby. A little 56 horsepower 3010. And we're going to be planting with. Is that enough for a drill? For our drill? Yeah, it is. We could plant. We could drill with this thing too. That'd be good. we could definitely do some drilling with that. We have to go pick up that drill. Little guy. Just a little guy. Oh, shoot. Wrong one. I'll drop the wagon off there. What we need to do, we need to get that toolbox. Where's that toolbox mod? We need that portable toolbox that lets us customize stuff. Oh, yeah, I have to build that, don't I? The real question is, I should get a shop here. I should build a shop somewhere over here. Or this can be my shop. I need to get something regardless. Okay, let's go. Need to find that. They need the little drill. You should put that tractor onto DB120. J&M wagons. Hey, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Since that's going to be a thing in 25. Let's see. I could have sworn I had a little toolbox mod. I do need a fuel container. Let's start with that. Hey, LMAX2017. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Appreciate it, sir. Glad you could make it. Always appreciate it, man. Let's see. Where do I put this fuel tanker? Maybe I put it over here. Maybe put it here. Maybe put it there. There we go. We'll need that. GCL's vintage pressure washer, that's right. You go and know a guy that made a nice old school shop. Who would that be? I want to use this building here. I just need to find the frickin' toolbox. Come on, open up. There we go. Oh, here we go. Can I customize stuff here? Is there a trigger here? There might be a trigger in here. Let's try it. If there is, we'll put some duals on this boy. Since you guys were demanding it, give the people what they want. I don't know if there is a trigger here. There's a bunch of objects to pick up. Turn on shed lights. There we go. That's nice. It might not be. Maybe I was crazy. You should get a 1086. The other barn has a shop in it. This barn? Which one are you talking about, Pleasant View? I don't know this map very well. I didn't really look around in the farm too much when I got it. Anytime, my friend, no trigger in that building. Missed opportunity, if you ask me. I know. Oh, okay. Never mind. Herp derp. Okay. We'll put it here. We'll go here. Thank you for pointing that out. You were right. You were right, man. You were right. You're 100% right. 110% right. We'll back up here. That was a nice shot. Look at this. Good deal. Okay, we'll do this. Look at that. There we go. Well, on that note, I'm going to end the stream, guys. Looks like we got some serious field work done. Got our big tractor, the duals it needs, and yeah. Equipment tour, Suzette. This is pretty much it. We got our 1086. We got our 3010. Got our planter. Got our Kilbros seed tender wagon. Got our field cultivator wagon truck. Rotary hoe. Chisel plow. That's pretty much it. So, thanks for stopping by the stream, everyone. Hope to talk to you again later. Bye, random person. Bye, Kenworth. 660. Oh, it's a hydro now? Oh my gosh, I gotta fix that. Okay, thank you for pointing that, Marco the farmer. Have a good one, everybody. Thank you. Talk to you later. We'll continue this series in the future. Have a good one. Bye-bye.